Counseling Office.
I'm Mrs. Kittle from the Counseling Office too.
And today we're going to talk about the whole scheduling process. By now, you should have viewed the video that was sent out by the district on the new procedures for scheduling because you're going to input your schedule into PowerSchool yourself. You should have also received your transcript by now. And on that transcript, it's important to make sure you look at the number of credits that you have because you should have at least 13 credits in order to be on track to graduate. That's the minimum that you can have. Please take a look at all of your grades. If you have a passing grade and it does not have a .50 next to it, it means you are not getting credit for that class. So it's very important to look at that and make sure that every grade you have has a .50. And always remember, you need 22 credits to graduate. Also, on the back of the forms, you guys are going to be getting forms from us. On the back of the form, you will see a 4-year plan that lists your graduation requirements. Take a second, write down all of the classes you've completed. That way you'll be sure that you have all the right classes.
So this year you have a new scheduling sheet. You can find this sheet, one of your teachers will have it if you'd like it, or also it's a fillable form online for students who want to complete it fillable or for our virtual students. So the form basically has at the top the due date. It has Thursday, April 1st. That's the day that we would like it returned to us in the counseling office via email or turn it into our secretary. But you do have up until Monday, April 14th to complete that. So the instructions for entering the schedule are at the top. Those are the instructions that follow along with Mr. Anderson's video that will also be able to find for you to review again. Next up, English. You have regular English 12 or other, because there are some other English options. Make sure that you talk to your English teachers about what placement, where you should be next year for English. Same with math. Remember, you are going to be a senior, so you can have a senior math related course, and there's tons of senior math related courses, and that will be on your course option guide that you can look at, indicated with an M, and we'll go through that later. Make sure you discuss, once again, your math placement with your current math teacher. Up at the top, career goal. We really want to know what you want to do in the future. This helps us when we sit down with you, talk with you, helps when you pick out your electives and just where you want to go. Also, your phone number. We want this because a lot of times we need to contact you if there's something wrong with your schedule or something doesn't fit. Next up, electives. You have 4 hours electives as a senior. So exciting. So just make sure that you put them in the order that you would want to have them. Also, if you are a college-bound student, that you're choosing electives that are rigorous. Maybe you have some AP classes in there, some higher level classes. If you are taking a 2-hour block, which is 2 hours, make sure that you indicate that on the elective sheet as well. And students who want school to work, make sure that you are filling out the application. The video for school to work will also be in the folder in Schoology, so you can view that with Mrs. Gendelman, and the forms will be in our folder as well. And alternates, make sure that you are putting your alternates in the order that you want. Okay, so next up is your required signatures. Make sure that you sign this form, your parents review the form. If you're taking advanced placements, accelerated or honors courses, make sure that you sign that and also your parents sign it, because you are making that commitment that you are take this course. It's a full year course, even if it's a half year course, that you're not allowed to drop out of that course. Course selection guide. So any of the courses you want to know about, descriptions, we would highly suggest that you go on to the course selection guide, look it up. Also talk to your teachers. Your teachers probably have the best description of the courses you would want to take. Make sure that you're filling in or typing in the correct course code. And if the course has an M on it, that means it can count as a senior math related. Also, if it has a V, that means it counts as your visual, performing, or applied arts. If it has a C, that just means it's a CTE completer, which is a career technical education course. If it has an R, it means it can be repeated for credit. A lot of the gym classes, some of the theater classes, some of the art classes, those can be repeated for credit. Also on the back of the form, we will all be at some point meeting with you. And if you have questions, this is kind of just a help for when you come and sit down with us, please mark this off if you have questions about the college application process, the course selection or your career path, credit recovery. If when you were filling out the form, you have classes that you failed or didn't earn credit for, that information, we can discuss it. Or if you're interested in dual enrollment paperwork will also be in the Schoology for you. If you have a flex option, which means that you're choosing to flex out of that second year of the world language or physical education, we need to have forms on file. Or if you're considering your personal curriculum, the school to work program or other, we need to know this. So this is just a place for you to kind of take notes for yourself, get yourself organized before we have that individual conversation with you, either in person or virtually.
Okay, and then lastly, all of this information is going to be posted in Schoology. In your Schoology account, you will see that you have a course named Juniors 2022. So if you need to get any of the fillable forms for the scheduling, or you need to review a video again, it's all going to be put in under the Materials tab, and you'll see a folder with scheduling materials. Also, make sure that you are completing your Naviance task, as that is a graduation requirement. Counselors are actually going to be coming into your classrooms in the next 3-4 days to help you with that. And if you have any questions regarding any of this, you want to make sure that you send a message to your counselor through Teams, come down, sign up to see your counselor, so that we can make sure that your schedule is the way you want it for your senior year.
Just lastly, make sure you fill out that form correctly in your schedule by April 1st. Bring the form to counseling or email it to your counselor. Write or type neatly. Mr. Joseph already said, if you have any questions, email your counselor. Make sure you review your schedule with your parent and have them sign it or type in that electric signature. Prioritize your electives and alternates. No more than 2 gym classes. And use the commitment box to sign up for all AP honors or accelerated courses. And then also check that curriculum guide for course descriptions.
And then here's the information for counselors. So if you need to email a counselor, please do so. You can also send us a message through Teams. Just remember, we're always here for you. We will be meeting individually with you guys as well to talk about your schedule. So happy scheduling.
Go Falcons!